God is sovereign and could certainly cut across our thought patterns and attitudes and work quick miracles, as Carruthers puts it. But his perfect plan is to bring each of us into a deep communion with him, which means allowing circumstances, incidents that will bring to our attention our wrong attitudes. This last sentence is supremely important. Praise is therefore an act of obedience to the call of the situation, maybe because of our attitudes, which can hinder the resolution of a problem, we are to endure the consequences. As, for example, the effects of our self righteousness, our telling God what is best, our blind pride, criticism of others, especially of doctors and other such advisers. We may even be full of hatred and unwilling to forgive, which leads nowhere but slows down the resolution of the problem. So, what about a shady past? Some really bad things we have done? God is able to use our past sins, foolish mistakes, and failures when we release them to Him in praise and thanks. Nothing, I repeat, nothing need stand in the way of praise. Praise turns everything to our advantage. Coming back now to those grave health problems and such like. Praising God for these can bring on the devil's attacks. The situation is becoming worse. Our health is deteriorating. We are just so thin. Doctors are gloomy. People are becoming cross with us over praise. They are discouraged that God is involved at all, much less in charge. Others refuse to praise God for such things at all, saying, "It's absurd." For example, so many things in our world today show the fingerprints of the evil one, and so many things are against nature itself. We are not to be broken by them, but we must look beyond them to the God of true compassion and healing. We are to spend our energies praising and thanking Him who alone can finally bring sense to it all. Wife bashing, alcoholism, a nasty temper, marriage breakup, children suffering, the death of a partner, a wrecked car, a burnt house, and the sad loss of all belongings, a bad season, lack of a job, insanity in the family, a war. The common opinion has it that it doesn't make sense to praise God for such things, and it doesn't make sense. These are just not things to praise God for, and we should refuse to do so. But, 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 what are the alternatives? And do they work? We will see for ourselves if we give it a real chance, stepping out in faith. As Carruthers says, it didn't make sense when Jesus said to leap for joy because you are poor, hungry, in jail, persecuted, but that is what Jesus said. We are meant to live on a higher plane. We mustn't let doubts and loud voices take over, no matter how persistent they become. Remember what I said, that by looking repeatedly at the problem, we can become mesmerized by it and lose hope. We are to look at Jesus, praising and thanking Him that the whole situation is just what it is, just how it is, showing us how totally helpless we are, and that there is a God who can help us. Thank God we are able to do that.